Okay, what you're looking at is a very old screenshot. Actually, what am I saying? It's from about April 2012 on the Caledon web server, so you can, so pretty obviously, when I first learned about Minecraft, I thought, what is everybody going on about? Until I finally understood that it was actually terribly exciting. And then I got an account, registered, downloaded, got onto the server and realised I actually enjoy this. So what we're looking at here is what's happened since then. Let's go to December 2013 and the Noirland server. Or at least we're going to try, because at the moment Noirland is on an alpha version of Bucket, which is required for a certain number of mods that it uses. That also, to be perfectly honest, because 1.7 has changed so much, Bucket's become pretty unstable. We're on an alpha version. As you can see, this happens a lot. We get the netty falling through, as it were. And I want to show you around my little home that is now. There's something, I don't know, there's something almost pleasant about creating the Tower of Your Dreams. I always seem to create a tower, probably because it's a lot easier to create a relatively up and down tower that you can run around in than trying to create some sprawling structure or thing that looks like a township. Not that I wouldn't mind doing such a thing. So obviously we're still trying to log in here, and we are going to log in, and we are going to log in, and yes, here it is. It is coming. And now I'm using the Lithos texture pack, which I think looks a lot better than the Kuros one that people like a lot. So I'm just going to put a little torch there, and then I'm going to type in home, because home is very important. Ta-da! Here we are. This is the ground floor at the moment, so you can see a little cocoa farm out there. Went and found some jungle. It took me 2 days to get there, so that's my waste disposal. Cactus is very useful for waste disposal, and this floor is going to be my enchantment zone. This is where I'm going to have lots and lots of enchantments. I'm just marking time until the sun rises. This is a lounge, and just looking at the sky there. Whoops, it's getting, oh yes, dawn over a new world in the extreme hills. I originally popped over to the flower forest biome. This is my pumpkin and melon farm, obviously. And to save time, I've got a little waterfall, so if I wanted to, I could hop into my wheat farm and swim up to the garden here. It's not easy to see, as you can tell. And we're looking around. It took a long time to get this whole glass house glassed in, otherwise the snow would have probably killed a lot of things. So I've got pretty coloured glass as well. It just looks nice, and lots of pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns to illuminate things, which are obviously doing their job absolutely splendidly. So we'll just make a shortcut here. We won't be able to do that very soon. And we'll go outside and have a bit of a look, shall we? I don't know why I chose this area. I think it's because I'm just having a look around, making sure there's no stabby or arrowy or bitey things about. So we hop up and up and up. There's a creeper over there. Hi. And in this hole down here, this is where I originally had a wheat and later a pumpkin farm. So I made a little dig in here, put some glass in so I could see when it was daylight. Those poles are markers of my estate. Oh, there's a little chicken there. Poor little chicken. And just drop down. Ow, that was stupid. I recently did up the corner posts. As you can see, I've done them in nether brick with a jack-o'-lantern on top, so you can see them in the dark. Not far away in that direction, actually, is, I believe that's west. Facing west, so that was, so the northwest of me is a nether gate that popped up out of nowhere. I'm not quite sure why, but I created an enclosure out of it, so it's actually easier to come in from the north side. It's a bit, not in the south as well, they're not as steep. So we'll hop up here, you can see all the boundary posts, and this is my cattle farm and chicken farm, as you can see. I was going to visit, but there's a chicken standing right in front of the gate, and if I don't watch it, it'll bolt. So I'll just try and make it go away. Get in there, chicken. No. Stupid bloody chock. I need eggs, really. Or I can just wiggle the seats. You can see some surface coal. And just looking at that, I mean, I have no idea. I don't know what you might think of it, but I've got an idea. And it involves digging up that dirt down there because I've got a use for it. As you can see, I've planted lots and lots of trees. You can't actually see them from here, but as we head south and east, you can see another marker on top of that, that mountain there. I actually like what's been done with the extreme hills biomes. I like the idea of vertically differentiated biomes. If I knew my chops were on the mod, I would quite happily create something like that. And I also like that floating island. That floating island, I like it. That's nice. I can imagine creating a floating island like that. Cook some stone for a base, get lots and lots of dirt, and so on and so forth. In fact, one design that I had for that's the desert off to the north there. Or is it south? No, east. South, it's southern desert. Yeah, so we've got a big jungle tree, we've got acacia trees, we've got spruce. I think I've actually got an oak tree somewhere that I need to chop down and get more oak trees. And as I said, Alpha's still terribly unstable. So I'm going to keep trying, and I might pause the game here at a moment. So let's just wait. Yes, there we are, back again. Taking a very long time. So let's go back past this spruce tree. Guess who planted that? Down and down. What I might do actually is later on migrate the herd to in here somewhere, because I'm actually thinking that it might be a good idea to wall off or something like that pasture land. But also, I just had a thought as I'm looking here at the depression in which my tower is. Wouldn't it look grand surrounded by water? You know, with drawbridges and things like that. Just thinking, but that's enough for today.